Welcome to the CPS Online Magnet School Application Information Session. My name is Pat Miller, and I'm the Director of Family and Community Engagement, and I will be guiding you through this process in the presentation today. So let's go ahead and get started with the agenda. During this presentation, we will review the meeting's purpose, the background on the board's decision, description of the online application process, next steps, highlight magnet programs with space, and allow time for questions and answers. Now, the purpose of today's meeting is to provide background and context on the suspension of the first come, first served application process, and to provide you with the opportunity to learn more about the online application system that is being used this fall for parents to apply in magnet schools for the 2016-17 school year. The Board of Education's decision to suspend the first come, first served policy for at least a year is part of a broader discussion that has been occurring over many months. This discussion will center on one of the board's major areas of focus to improve Cincinnati Public Schools, and that is great learning choices. The board has developed a vision and guiding principles to advance this goal. The guiding principles are equity, excellence, inclusion, and diversity. And the board's vision is that Cincinnati Public Schools will be a community that ensures equitable access to a world-class education, unleashing the potential of every student. Now, CPS's Board of Education has worked on two major initiatives since November of 2014. The Whole Child Initiative and Great Learning Choices. Examining the magnet application process is part of this work. The board's intent is that all CPS families and parents will have equitable access to expanded learning opportunities and great learning choices that prepare students for success in the real world. To achieve the desired impact, the board and administrative efforts are focusing on three priority outcomes. The first outcome, ensuring equitable policies, led to the board's decision to suspend the first come, first served magnet school application process. In November 2014, CPS administration shared information on magnet school enrollment, including current magnet policies and previous community engagement studies. At a special public meeting on December 16, 2014, the board engaged in a facilitated conversation about the topic of choice. On March 9, 2015, the board discussed magnet enrollment policy using the Equity Impact Assessment Guide, which helps assess the level of equity in a policy or a decision. On July 14, 2015, in the board's policy committee meeting, committee members and CPS administration discussed magnet enrollment policy and related data on student demographics and academic achievement. The group also considered potential of a lottery system as an approach for making the policy more equitable. On August 10, 2015, the board suspended the current application process for 1 year for the 2016-17 fall application enrollment period. In its place, CPS will implement an online application process similar to what is done for CPS high schools. In addition, we will be providing multiple opportunities for parent input on future magnet application policy. Now, I'd like to talk a little bit about the actual application timeline. The magnet application timeline will go as follows. Sibling priority application, which I'd like to stress will not change, will run from October 5th through October 16th. These applications will be done via paper and submitted to the siblings magnet school. Again, this process has not changed, and again, that will start October 5th through October 16th. The new online application process will run for 5 weeks, starting at 6 a.m. on October 24th through 11:59 p.m. on November 29th. At this point, I'd like to stress that it does not make a difference if you apply on the first day or if you wait until the last day to fill out an application. Everyone will have equal chance of getting in as long as it's done during this time frame. So therefore, we strongly encourage you to participate during the online period. After November 29th, this is how it will work. A random computer-generated number is assigned to each online application. Starting with the lowest number, magnet seats are assigned until spaces fill up. Parents are notified by mail in December of the specific school to which their child has been accepted or placed on a waiting list. And preschool applicants are placed on waiting lists pending verification of family income. Again, I'd like to stress that applications during the 5-week process have equal chances of getting selected schools. This is done after sibling priority and the 30% set aside. Now, CPS has used an online application process for its high schools since 2009, and it has been very successful. We are applying that technology to this new process. Now, schools will have access to monthly application updates January through May 2016. Students may move up as spaces become available. For example, this could be the result of families relocating or parents choosing other options. Now I'd like to discuss some key features of this online process. The online process will allow parents to apply to the ability to use any computer with internet access, including tablets and smartphone apps. For added convenience, you may apply at all schools during normal business hours and also at CPS's central office, which is this building here. In the past, campouts usually limited parents to submitting applications at only one school. The advantage of the online feature is that you can now apply for up to 5 schools, ranking them from first choice to 5th. And now in its 4th year, the targeted neighborhood lottery, which is the 30% set aside, will continue. 30% of kindergarten seats at 5 traditionally high-demand magnet schools are reserved for applicants who live in attendance areas of 6 neighborhood schools, selected based on performance index from the Ohio Department of Education. Now, this is a sample screenshot of the online application itself. As you can see in this example, you have the ability to apply up to 5 magnet schools, ranking them as first choice, second choice, and so on. It will also allow for you to make changes to your selections as long as they are done within the 5-week application period. So we encourage you, if you're applying early, then you visit a school and you decide maybe that's not the right school for you, or maybe like a different selection. You can go back in at any time during that 5-week period and make a change to your selection process. In summary, the online application period will run for 5 weeks, beginning October 24th through November 29th. It does not matter when you go online during this period. Everyone will have equal chance. Targeted neighborhood lottery, the magnet kindergarten lottery, is unchanged. 30% of seats will be reserved for the high-demand schools. Sibling priority application process also remains unchanged, and it is a paper application turned into the sibling school. Now, we also wanted to take this time to showcase some of our other magnet programs that traditionally have open seats. In our east area, we have North Avondale Montessori, and in the west area, Parker Woods Montessori, which is in Northside. On our Paideia programs in the east area are Silver Paideia and Woodford Paideia. Again, I invite you to check out some of our great magnet programs. I'd like to talk a little bit about next steps. The next thing we will be doing is capturing questions and feedback from our surveys at our 6 parent informational sessions conducted this month, and of course today being the final one. Again, the online application process is October 24th through November 29th. The district is planning to seek input on future magnet application process through community conversations. They are also looking at efforts to expand capacity at high demand schools.